What are you doing?
Oh. Savage AF. That's what we're doing.
What's going on, y'all? I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We are the show that talks politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style. We are for adults, but the algorithm tells us don't curse too early. So we wait 5 minutes, but we will be cursing in 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
But the profanity that I'm gonna spew out today,
bestow upon thine skull,
is going to be epic. And when you see a dragon land on my shoulder, you will know I am not playing today. I am so sick. I'll see, but some people, Aaron Kingley, can
don't bring up dragons right now. It's going down. I don't know if y'all know what's going down.
I know what's going down
in the game in the House of the Dragons, but man.
One of the best shows on television. Now,
niggas got dragons.
Okay, but we're normally here for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know, in and out, quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? Hot and fresh.
Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously.
Yes, okay? Except for my Instagram, which is a goddamn shame.
But mine is right here. You see it, that black page right there in the corner. Listen. If you ever miss us live, it's your fault. But
ever miss us live? Look at my hand.
But you can get, you know how you do makeup work in school, stay a little later, do some extra credit, maybe have to fuck the teacher or whatever. Who knows? But either way, you can get extra credit. You can always catch up on your Savage AF.
If you look down there,
Go to our YouTube channel. I just realized I cursed too early.
Yeah,
nabbit.
You know what, man?
You
know what? I'm tired of your activities. Come here. Come here.
Your back scratches. Back scratches. Get your back scratches.
All right.
YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. That's our YouTube channel.
Right. And you go to the YouTube channel
there.
And when you go there, do that. Click the bell. Make sure you click the bell. Subscribe to the channel. Also, we need your thumbs. Not only we actually need your thumbs, like murderer cut off.
I actually have my own. I'm good.
But we need your fingers. We need your clicks.
We need your approval.
Right. Use your thumbs. Give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Understand? That's what we do. Now, I'm not done with that. You have to actually comment. The ratings. So make sure you comment on the YouTube. All you people that are over on IG, come over on the YouTube, subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. That's not where we're done. Look up top. Look up top. You see it where it says Savage AF. Now there's supposed to be a dot there. You know what? Initially didn't know that. Graphic was already done. Got tired. Got tired. I was drinking a lot that day. Took a lot of edibles. So Savage
A.F. You want dots right here, like just dots here and right there.
Yeah, right there. And then when you do that, yes, when you do that, you subscribe to us actually on
Facebook.
The thing, Facebook.
Yeah, and then more important than that. Before we move on, just understand that, for the price of a click a day, you can actually feed a comedian. So the only way we live now is by having followers.
More dramatic than that. I need you.
Well, I need some background music. Okay. Listen. Is this the one we want?
I don't know.
This sounds like, no, leave this beat. It sounds like the conscious PSA, like the public service announcement where it's like, yo, you want to like keep a comedian alive, son? Do you realize every day There are comedians who are just like their whole career is dying because you're not following, man. So get on that Instagram, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Follow at Black Pedro on Instagram. You know what I mean? Follow your boy at Comedian Shang on Instagram. That ends with a G. Because that's what he is, y'all. We keeping it gangster in these streets, y'all. Especially on the threads, the twin cousin app, at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. The names don't change because the game remains the same. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, by the way, stay in school, y'all. Stay reading. Stay Black Pedro, man.
Stay in school. Don't shoot. And don't shoot your neighbor.
How'd I do? Did I get the
job?
job?
That was good. That was good. Okay. But somebody said this was a funky fundraiser. You gotta put the music. Also,
yeah, that's how they did it in the 90s. They'd be like, "Yo, bust a move to the library." You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Read.
Yo, reading is fundamental.
They'd be like, "Yo, you want to get busy? Apply for the jobs, United States Post Office."
Deuces. Also, I know you think we're done with it, but we're not done with it. Okay, people. I don't know if you've ever been engaged or have thought about engagement.
Oh Lord.
But a comedy special is going to be coming your way soon, and it's going to be engaging. Save the date. Black Pedro is engaged. That'll be Black Pedro's new comedy special coming out. We're putting the seeds in your mind. Sprinkle.
We about to go out to distributors, y'all.
Yeah, so that is what's happening.
It's a new step for me. We about to go out to distributors and see what they say.
Right. So
and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all, and then be like,
and then we're gonna want y'all to make sure y'all watch it when it comes out over and over and over again. And make sure you give it that big, beautiful black thumbs up. All right.
Over on IG, I got Ms. Boop6 Test Site Projects. Make sure y'all follow them. Dopest art spot in LA. Framing, printing, gallery, merch. Let's go. Test Site Projects. Dimple Snow, Dove Rudnick. Oh, we're live July 30th at the Miracle Theater. Okay, seriously joking. I mean, you know, I'm gonna press y'all. Jennifer Fear, I see you. All right. Over on YouTube, though, the fam is in the building. I see him. We got Mizzo Williams, Maya Baker, Gina Emerson, LG, Damani Jones, Aaron Kingsley, Treehead, Maya Baker, Sandy,
Treehead,
YT,
Miss, we
got Miss. Okay, so all the violent people are here.
There's a picture of a bloody ear.
Savage AF. Fuck.
By the way, they said that he didn't need stitches and he didn't need anything, and it's just it's barely a flesh wound.
I didn't get to highlight it yesterday, but somebody, I think it was Lady Hazel May, yesterday said somebody said that he had a maxi pad on his ear that was a bandage. So get your jokes in, man.
Yeah, and you know what? This is the people that say they're not in the cold. I was watching the thing about this. People were wearing maxi pads on their ears or squares on their ears, but we're not a cult. Shit. Yeah, but we're not a cult. We don't do the cult thing. But I do wear a patch on the ear and a tie, red tie. They are a cult.
And a diaper? You wearing the diaper too? Bro, if you're not wearing the diaper, you ain't down for this shit.
And if you really down, he got the new insurrectionist tennis shoes. No, not insurrectionist. I'm sorry. Assassination attempt tennis shoes.
Oh.
And he's selling.
Is that different from the Air Confederates?
It's different.
Okay.
And they're selling them for $300. And then if I see one of y'all with them on, I'm stomping you out.
I'm definitely gonna scuff your sneakers, nigga.
I'm jumping you. I'm gonna jump you. And you're gonna be wondering, why are these two big Samoan looking light skinned dudes walking on me? I got another dude named Uso. And it's gonna be me and him, and we're gonna stomp you the fuck out. What are you doing, you cornball wearing shit like that? Stop it. All right, got that off my chest. And
I'm gonna try and play the mute game with my mic because obviously it's fucking gardening day out here, and the leaf blower dude is right outside my window.
No, either like with Pedro, they'll be like all of a sudden it's pterodactyl day. They're nesting right outside the window, or it'd be like, yeah, man, they're doing construction. They're building a Ferris wheel right outside.
Yeah, there's a murder of crows having sex in the tree outside.
It's always,
and I'm like,
I mean, but that's what makes this good, because you never know what's gonna happen. Now we got some stuff we're gonna drop on you today. It is crazy. It's very deep.
Baby, hold on. All right, Savage AF, Miss says they're in heat. Oh Lord. Just now you just added a whole nasty, sweaty element to the Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's Thursday, July 18th, 2024, in the time-space continuum. We're here to talk politics, hot topics, and current events. I'm Black Pedro, this guy.
Oh, that's right. I'm Genghis.
Shangus. No, you're Shangus Khan.
Khan.
Yeah, we got a new one. Shangus Khan. Let's go.
And for all you ladies, I'm Shangalicious.
I'm gonna leave that up to y'all, okay? And whatever court case comes from that.
Whatever comes from that.
Savage AF, guys, listen. I don't know if you have something else to talk about, Shang.
I do.
Okay. Well, you tell. We're gonna end with that. So tell us what we're talking about besides.
For all you people that, and including myself, that was like, Biden don't got a chance in hell. He needs to go to hell and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. New polls, even though one of us don't even pay attention to polls, which a lot of people do.
Different polls.
I'm just telling you, even like Fox polls, and we found there's two other polls, New York Times poll, another one, that the race is actually closer than everybody would think it would be.
Well, that sounds crazy. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. But before we get into that, speaking of race, this coon biscuit.
Coon biscuit?
No. That's the coon rice. That's the side dish. The main coon. Okay, so he's running. He's in the run. There's two that are ahead, even of old Clarence Instant Minute Rice Thomas.
Really?
But when you listen, I got a series of videos for y'all. The first of which will definitely make you want to say,
motherfucker, say what? Yeah. Motherfucker, say what? Say yeah.
Hey. Sorry, Shang. Yeah, because I didn't label it as one, but this is
what it is.
A motherfucker say what? Because this is when we're watching that the Cooniverse is imploding, and you know we are.
So you were talking about? You mean Captain Gums?
MC Chiclet. Woo, that's some clean gumbo. They call you gumbo, didn't they, boy? Because you had all that gum.
I didn't know. I didn't know who you were talking about initially, but now I know.
Sorry. So that is the only black senator in America, Tim Scott, Republican. I'm sorry, the only black Republican senator, Tim Scott, from South Carolina. Formerly a Trump adversary in the sense of an opponent in this,
and was too busy licking his taint to really run against him.
Once it was clear that nigga, please, you ain't never gonna be president in our grand old party. He dipped out and then got to bootlicking, diddly adi day and spooning and all of that. Dolphin mouth having ass. Listen, Damani Jones, don't you ever disrespect dolphins like that. Do you understand me, brother? You find another animal. Yeah. It's plenty, nigga. Yeah. He looks like a squirrel on meth before. Don't get no. Now, yeah, that's he is Bucky.
No, it's mush mouth.
He is mush mouth. Bucky. With extra gum on top.
Yeah.
That's all tooth under there. The tooth really looks like that. It's just gum on top. Them some long ass teeth. We just can't see the rest. Don't ever disrespect dolphins like that. But
double gum. That's what that motherfucker is.
We call him Hubba Bubba for a reason. That nigga got more gum. All right, listen. All right, listen.
We're wrong for that.
What I'm trying to tell you guys, okay, is that your boy last night at the Republican convention
Woo!
had the nerve to open the garage door on his gummified face, teeth, claws, and say this shit.
I know this is going to offend the liberal elites. Every time I say it, it offends them. But let me say it one more time. America is not a racist country. No, we're not. But if you were looking for racism today, you'd find it in cities run by Democrats. Look on the south side of Chicago. Poor black kids trapped in failing schools. Thousands shot every single year, including one of my former interns, Daquan. But there's good news. It's conservative values that restores hope. It's Republican policies that lifts people up. I partnered with the greatest president of my generation, President Donald J. Trump.
Oh my God.
Okay. I know he didn't bring up Southside. I know he didn't bring up Southside. Where you at, side?
Gumby actually said that.
I don't know where poor Negroes on the south side of Chicago get Arnosh Kalishnikovs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Russian weapons to shoot at each other.
Yeah,
I don't know where all these guns are coming from that these kids are shooting each other up with. I don't know where these guns are potentially coming from. But I said potentially, which isn't
potentially. What ain't a word? But you know what?
They got me drinking today.
Okay, but the bottom line is
the hell, ISIS Berry.
The only thing he didn't do is do the West and kiss Trump on the fucking forehead. This dude is, I've never seen such self-hate in my life. And when he's just, what? I can't.
And shout out to every day is Juneteenth. I just want to do a quick comparison. So give me a sec. I just want to, everybody pay attention to, I think the date will be on here when I click this real quick. Hold on.
I know this is going to offend the liberal elites.
Okay, so right above his head, you see it said July 15th.
Yeah.
That was 3 days ago. Okay, sorry. I thought it was last night. I'm high. He said, America is not a racist country. This is what Tim Scott said 3 days ago at the Republican National Convention. He said it many, many times. He wanted to double down. He knows it makes us liberal elites mad. Watch this. Also pay attention. I think the date is above the head. Shout out to every day is Juneteenth.
People out there with Nazi flags and calling people monkeys as they riding down the street and doing all that. No, you wrong and you bogus, and I'll fight for that till the day I die.
A group of more than 11 people demonstrating with flags and signs on Due West Avenue, just down the street from TJ Kennerly's home.
Don't nobody deserve to get talked to like that.
So TJ got out of his car.
I feel bad for our community because I was the only person that stood up and was able to get out the car and tell them that y'all bogus. Y'all wrong for this.
A driver even took pictures of a sign hung down from this overpass.
It's just disgusting, first of all. And then second of all, I mean, I'm a new mom, so it's terrifying.
Blaze Stahl walked up to the overpass minutes after police came through and the group dispersed. But before they left, one member said this to our cameras.
Debunk my flyers and I'll stop being a Nazi.
Disgust. I mean, that's disgusting. And it's makes me angry.
Blaze and TJ say things seem to only be getting worse.
They not only doing it in this neighborhood, they doing it downtown, they doing it everywhere, and they feel comfortable doing it. They think it's cool to do that. And it's not. We all one person. It's all one love. We all need to come together, love one another, be here for one another, and that's it.
Now, why they had to pick the one person that talked like that?
No. That's Nashville,
No,
Tennessee.
I
That's Nashville,
don't give a fuck. They could have found somebody in Nashville, Tennessee.
No. But honestly, no. Hold on. I get that, and he did say community, which I love that. But he was actually
what he was saying was right,
eloquent and correct, and I believe articulate within his dialect, right? Because motherfuckers sound different all over the world, right? So I'm gonna focus on the brother's message.
And by the way, I want
and his righteousness of getting out of his car by himself
and saying
against
something.
11 Nazis
and saying something. I like the fact he said something.
With just positive love energy, you know, for the community. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I might have got him and been like, hey, all y'all need to get off this bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, dude. Like, I'm not as good as him. I look up to this dude with admiration. However, I would also like to emphasize, and thank you, Jackie Carr, for joining in. Isis Newberry, I see you, Isis. Norman Towns, what up, though, bro? I see you. B Murray 33. That's over on my IG. And if you're on IG, just know that you can follow us on our YouTube channel and go live with us here. We got a whole other community on the comment section on YouTube. The address, the URL is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But really importantly, what I wanted us to notice is that on the same day, July 15th of this year, 2024, in the time-space continuum, right?
Tim Scott.
On the same day, while Tim Scott, chiclet tooth, jaw claw, soft foot, tap dance, yellow belly.
Yes, we call him Captain Doublegum. Captain Doublegum
is on stage in front of a sea of white people, white conservative people in America, telling them that they're not racist. Dip dop diddly yaddy yadum day on the same day 11 crackers are hanging cracker ass signs off a bridge in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, they also had a whole bunch of Klansmen, or what I call them, snow heathens or cowards.
No, watch this shit, dude. Watch.
Where was it at? Oh, okay, it didn't go in there. But this is what I want to show you. The reason they picked him to say that, but there's something I want y'all to watch and to say when he says on the south side of Chicago, you know, that there's black people that are killing each other and shit like that. White people kill each other at a clip. As we can see, one just tried to take out the president, ex-president.
I think I saved a whole clip about that. Don't make me bring it in.
The whole thing is about them acting as though they're not as violent. And I want you to watch this clip. I think it was very articulately put.
You have to realize that, yes, the involvement of violence in black folks comes from that long history that the president was talking about, that we have to remember that we learned from some of the best. They had some white boys came over here that did the first beheadings in Point Coupee.
Did y'all hear that?
Wendell Pierce. Bunky.
Yeah, they're
shout out to The Wire.
Yeah, well, I mean, this actor and
Wendell Pierce.
Yes.
You have to realize that, yes, the involvement of violence in black folks comes from that long history that the president was talking about, that we have to remember that we learned from some of the best. They had some white boys came over here that did the first beheadings in Point Coupee.
Do you understand? Do you understand the ramifications, repercussions of what has been said to you? You bitches out there, all you bitches.
Oh, man, I thought I gotta find this stat later for y'all, man. But the reality is, any clips I saw from the past few days, especially during JD Vance or the dude who just got out of jail. What's his fucking name?
Well, we can't even say anything about JD Vance because he's actually the most flip-floppy.
No, he's a hypocrite.
Yeah, he's definitely. He called Trump Hitler, cultural heroin.
But even like Peter Navarro, who got out of jail and went straight to the RNC and got on stage, and even of course somebody like Greg. Hope you catch a flat tire and roll off a long ass ramp into the ocean. Abbott, governor of Texas, they were all kicking this immigrant narrative. Like we got these rapist, murderer immigrants coming into our country under Biden, and to have Tim Scott say things like this isn't a racist country. It's just like, bro, it's like it's like everything that the Republican Party is about right now is racist.
Right.
2025 is racist.
The sea of snow monkeys.
Xenophobic.
Right. The sea of snow monkeys that were at the RNC. And if you saw those, it was like creamy rice everywhere. I'm telling you right now, they are like really trying to send this back. And if you don't get out there and vote and make this happen, we're going to be in trouble. And these guys,
and at this point, they got even Hakeem Jeffries, dog, righteous brother, straight from New York.
He's starting to lean towards it too.
No,
and
he said it out loud that he wants Biden to drop out. Now they're saying that Barack Obama is asking Joe Biden to reevaluate his viability. So as weak as this makes the Democratic Party seem and actually is, and I think they're paving a way for Trump through these actions.
Absolutely.
I don't care if they put up a dead turtle or the football that Lucy used to trick Charlie Brown with on Peanuts or whatever. Like, I will vote for anything except for Donald Trump. So,
well, I'm gonna let you know right now. He's already got his cabinet.
It can't be Project 2025.
We got some footage of his cabinet that he already is trying to, because they're so cocky they're going to win.
You got this?
And yeah, I got the footage. So I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. If y'all let this happen, especially women, and I'm saying especially women because women outnumber men and women vote at a higher clip than men, and there are more women than men. And if you want your pussy to be on lock, because basically it's gonna be Handmaid's Tale for sure. If you want to stay with a man in a abusive relationship, if you're married and you can't get a divorce, because that is part of what the thing they're asking in Project 2024. And the fact that they thought 25, I'm sorry. And the fact that they thought that Amber Rose was a good spokesperson, the one with a fucking hole like this. And
just twerk and shut up.
I'm just saying, and then they have Hulk Hogan speaking.
Why are we listening to strippers, dog?
And Hulk Hogan's one of the got main speakers. So
at the convention,
yeah.
Well, that just fucked up my childhood.
Hulk Hogan,
bro. I was at WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Silverdome.
I'm just letting you know.
Something.
So if I'm letting you guys know, this whole thing's making me feel. I don't know what else you need to do. And Tim Scott doubling down and speaking like that. What?
We have a challenge. Treehead says, Shane, you mean white women because the rest of us ain't the problem.
No, I mean, not all women, white women. White women are absolutely the problem. Black folks, we need to save America again. We got to be the Avengers. We got to be the Black Captain America. Unfortunately, we got to save America again from themselves because these dumb white folks that are down with this person don't realize his policies are going to affect them too. They're fucking frighteningly stupid. I was watching interviews with them. They don't even know why the Civil War was fought. All they know, there was people asking the question, why do you think the Civil War, what do you think it was caused? It was because of sin. No, I mean, if you see the level, there's more white folks than black folks. So the collective of all these white
in America.
In America. That's what we're talking about. In America.
I just want because the white supremacists will be like, and that's why you should listen to us. I'm just like, just
in America. So if you look at Americans and the way that they're leaning right now, and especially the thing I was going to talk about towards the end, and the black folks that are cooning it up, always cooning, keeping it coon-tastic. You gotta look at people like him and Gumbriff. That's it. That's his Hobbit name. I just don't get why we don't see that this is going to go left, and we are going to be the one that's going to pay for it. Just like when COVID
left. The problem is it's
right,
far right.
But you know what I mean. It's going to go bad if we don't. I mean, and don't get me wrong, Biden is having a tough time, but I watched him in 3 different interviews recently, and he seemed like he was like fired up, and he's like, I'm not going nowhere. So we kind of got to ride with the horse that we rode here on and see what happens. Condoleezza Rice as well.
WDMA warrior.
Yeah.
No, he's right about that.
Amber Rose represents the Federation of Rapper Baby Mamas, escort strippers, side chicks, and groupies. But to put her up there on the main stage and try to act like she was had some kind of credibility and substance was fucking goofy. And it didn't sway nobody voting.
According to me, I will give them credit for forming a federation.
No, but that's good.
And that's pretty.
I mean, that is organization.
I mean, it shows some determination.
But I mean, just because she got her hole busted open by a whole bunch of people that were that rhyme.
Which one?
This is her hole. That's her hole. And I'm telling you right now that's what we're dealing with. But there's a slight chance of hope, even though JD Vance didn't add nothing. JD Vance didn't add nothing to the ticket.
What? No. Treehead, I would say, we love Miss. She says, leave that alone. I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about that. But I meant to click this. Treehead said, the RNC crash grinder.
That's true. The grinder had the highest in Memphis. Grinder had the highest activity, and it crashed just in Milwaukee. And also
all the gay homies. I hope.
Yeah, Santos said that all the gay Republicans should just come out wherever you are, and they should be singing Frozen when they come out. Do you want to build a snowman?
No, wait. Are y'all fucking around?
No, that's the truth.
I didn't see none of those.
No, it was on Morning Joe this morning.
Wait, what?
It was on Morning Joe this morning. The grinder, the most activity ever for grinder, and what it did was it made it crash. And that was specifically in Milwaukee.
But that's the thing. So wow. Tria said that actually happened.
Yeah. Okay. I know about it.
All right. You know what? Y'all just gave me, this is why I do this, because I really want to interact with a community of people where we can add, you know what I mean? Like real things to each other's lives and conversations and mental pathologies. And I did not know this, but for me, this is like completely solid evidence of what we all know to be, which is that these highly conservative people
are freaks
that want to control your life with their little Bible that they swear they living by are what you call them, Shay?
Freaks in the morning, freaks in the evening.
Oh, you gonna pick the girl from my state, Adina Howard?
No. Yeah, I met her. She is
like these people are closeted sociopaths. You know, like,
no. I mean, absolutely.
I don't even bro. Go fuck 7 goats in every closet in your house. I don't give a goddamn fuck. But y'all keep trying to impose this shit on other people that you're not even doing. And it's like, nobody, we wouldn't even judge you as being hypocritical if you just lived out loud. We all know, but bro, like I've been saying it, and no, but we not late WDMA. Like I know, but when I see something like this, it's like, oh well, this is like what we've been talking about, and like, yeah, this is it. And we see all these other things, but it's like, dog, I'm talking about all the evidence.
Right, we got the evidence, and also if you
it's different when it's like you crash the cloud and shit.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like changing digital weather and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're not like
word on the street is I'm like,
you didn't crash.
Data said,
yeah, you didn't crash the new one to get the new iPhone.
So last July we were like here, and then right as soon when you checked in at 9:30, and then when you hit up, Erardo or whatever, like that it was at the same time. And then Erardo, we got him on camera. It's like y'all niggas broke the digital. It's everywhere.
It's actually one of the things that crashed was called bunghole bangers.
We're not judging anybody.
Not judging anybody.
But
they don't want Project 2025.
We're judging them for not living out.
Anybody, they want to outlaw pornography, and also anybody that shoots pornography, they want them to do a minimum of 5 years. You can look it up.
I saw that, and I was like, that's because you have a porn problem, dog. Like
even the speaker said he had to make sure his son didn't make sure he kept all.
Yeah, they have some app where they're like, and if you hit any inappropriate site, I'm like, bro, he's just gonna be at the gay homie's house watching Butter Boys 3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Tim Scott's gums are pushed back so hard because he's been given so much hard blowjobs to Trump. I don't know what is going on with us, but this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Every day we do this shit, Savage AF. I'm gonna tell y'all, get out, even though it looks bleak, and vote. Quit fucking around.
Yeah, you got to make a choice, and just understand that there's no space for us on the other side. Like whatever they're saying right now that might sound good to you or it seems appealing, like there's really no space in this MAGA far right Republican Party that exists. Gilead, Project 2025.
Project 2025. And then the biggest, Jackie Carr 77 said, unfortunately, they are a special snowflake, black men who listen to an Amber Rose or Stacey Dash. Oh, there's a sucker ass motherfuckers, period. And the bottom line is, if anybody's the biggest snowflakes, it's Caucasoids. Caucasoids, you can't say nothing bad about Trump getting a piece of glass cutting his ear and a bullet whizzing by and hitting the teleprompter. Can't say that. You can't joke about that. But they can joke about Nancy Pelosi's motherfucking husband being beaten almost to death with a hammer. And then he makes the joke, I got my Halloween outfit, it's a hammer. And so
speaking of which, because I know that yesterday,
and fuck Tim Scott.
No. But yesterday I said a lot of things with regards to Trump's assassination attempt that, could be construed as like inciting and inconsiderate and violent and just rude. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really want to say that I meant every fucking word I said.
Every bit.
Fuck and suck my dick and Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, bitch.
You know what?
Wish we had a better shoot.
They're asking for sympathy and empathy. It's like, and the fact that he did get a bump from the empathy part of it. But the bottom line is Trump he always been about that life. He called for violence and the motherfucking phone picked up. And so I don't.
Hello, God.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear shit from y'all because all the shit he's talking about was violent. If somebody says something, bust him in the head. I'll pay for your legal fees. He's been doing that forever. So fuck him. Fuck him. And the person that got killed, they said there's another shooter. That bullet was not from that gun. So look up. And this was on. This is a
who is they?
MSNBC. It was on MSNBC. And wait, and the FBI was investigating. And I was this morning, and they said, so these people knew to look it up. And
nigga, breaking news like that you should be bringing into the show. What you
I did. Well, no,
get off the fucking show. That should have been the lead.
I'm sorry. Well, hey.
Who is the we? They like.
I'm sorry. I was on MSNBC. Also, they said that the fact that they waited a minute and a half after being told over and over again, there's a dude on the roof with a gun. There's a dude on the roof with the gun, and they're yelling it out, and nobody fucking did anything.
He was actually identified as a suspicious person.
Even before that, he was. They said he was weird and they're doing stuff. But when he was on the roof, there was time between the time he shot or they shot him that they had time. Also, Joe from Morning Joe said, "How do you leave your fucking president's head visible for a minute and a half? How do you let him stop when you're trying to get him in the car and raise his fist and stick his head out the fucking car?
Yeah.
How do you let him stop and do a photo op? How do you do that shit if you really? So the Secret Service, either they're incompetent as fuck or they're incompetent as super fuck. Super freak.
No, they were totally incompetent that day. And I think just lax.
The woman trying to put her gun in the thing and not knowing what she's doing. It was. I'm not that I'm saying all women, because I know some women can fucking she can go, but these particular ones they pick.
No, that one she was struggling to reholster her weapon. I get that.
Not just that, they literally had him marked in their scope before the shooter shot. They waited.
Yeah,
a minute and a half. You can look it up. Anybody who thinks it's conspiratorial, look it up.
Yeah, no. If there was a lot of incompetence.
And guess what? I had just put up a video about this. I got like 30,000 motherfuckers coming at me. The person, guess what? The kid that shot this guy, that tried to shoot Trump, was in a BlackRock commercial. You know who BlackRock is? The motherfuckers that own half the world.
Yeah, in terms of real estate.
They own half the world. This kid, 2 years ago, was in a BlackRock commercial. And BlackRock and their major competitor, another $1 trillion business, is one of the ones that's siding for Trump and going against the best interest of BlackRock. And coincidentally, this kid was in the commercial for BlackRock. I'm just putting it out there. So you come to your own conclusions. Of all motherfuckers, why are they in a commercial with BlackRock and BlackRock got beef pertaining to Trump, the businesses that are backing Trump? Just saying. I'm not saying it was the Democrats, but the fucking Republicans are saying it's the Democrats.
But honestly, just on some Jason Bourne shit, a group like BlackRock could afford a better assassin. Like if shit was gonna be left open like that, yeah. So WD May put it back. He said BlackRock got the deepest pockets in the world. Why would they hire?
I'm just telling you. No, of course. I'm saying there is still gaping holes of suspicion pertaining to this. For you to be yelling, there's a shooter on the roof for a minute and a half, and nothing is done. And you see this dude with a fucking AR.
Something was done.
But after he got off some shots, right?
But no. But even leading up to that, just to be factual, because fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's what we say. Like one local police officer climbed up, apparently had the barrel of the sniper's gun pointed at his face, and ducked down, fell about 8 feet, got injured. And he was in no position to like radio that in. But yeah, apparently he was also identified, the shooter that is, identified by snipers from other locations. Maybe we'll find out there was some confusion about who was supposed to be where and is this guy a friendly? But again, just like yesterday, before I jump to the conclusion of this was some staged conspiratorial publicity
no, I don't think it was staged.
Before I get there, I'm just gonna say that there are still explainable possibilities, for
so Pedro. So the coincidence of another shooter, the coincidence
What's another shooter? What
another shooter? The other shooter, the person that they said was killed that was high up in the bleachers. That was a different shot that came from a different angle than the one from the kid that was shooting, I guess, in Trump's direction. Also, they said this kid was not.
Shit.
I'm just saying, but this kid also. They said this kid had a lot of mental problems before this.
Yeah.
And that he was suspicious. No, suspicious. But nobody really. They let him walk around freely.
They who let him walk around freely.
The sheriff and the sheriff. There was a sheriff that saw.
He doesn't have a criminal record, right?
But no, what I'm saying is no. When he got up on the roof, they saw him with the gun.
Yeah, and a police officer.
Right then, it should have been more people making noise. Something.
I mean, there were all of that happened. A police. I just. And
it wasn't because he's a Republican or a Democrat. Somebody said a treehead is treehead. Maya Baker said it's because he wanted to be famous. This was his time. They found something on some gaming site where he said, "This is my time" or coming out party. So it was because he was a little wacky.
He on Stitch?
He was on some gaming thing, and he said that.
I think that's usually where they watch each other play video games.
And the problem with this is the black people I hate it, that are putting Trump's head on 50 Cent's picture with many men and the bullets and stuff, trying to make him seem like he's a tough guy. He's just simply not.
Of course not.
He's simply not. He's a coward. He's a coward. His racist father was a coward. By the way, his father had ties with the Klan. I don't know why y'all act like that. Was it Twitch?
The Nazi party, actually.
But I mean, so that's why when you see people like Clarence Thomas, and you see people like Tim Scott just ham-boning it up. I only think he can start off with ham bone, have you heard? And then said what he said. I just don't know, man. I mean, I just feel like
shaving a haircut, 2 bits.
Now, before we get out of here, and Tim Scott is still probably dancing around.
Trump was hit with a piece of glass. He was not shot.
He was not shot. And but the media needs to say that more. CNN with their punk ass need to say that more. The media needs to say more what happened, because we got information from some sources, but some sources is spinning it to something else. It's revisionist fucking bullshit. Just like right now they're doing revisionist bullshit pertaining to black folks, that they're trying to say, oh, if you're a black pilot, you probably didn't have the training. And in actuality, most black pilots are more trained than white pilots. Look it up. And by the way, Project 2025, look it up. Look up the information. When I'm saying shit, what'd you say? Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Look up the shit pertaining to black people in high positions of technology. They have to be twice as good, so they are more proficient at what they do than their white counterparts. And this is a fact.
So just before we go, and then we'll pick this up tomorrow, because I told you I had 3 videos for you.
Right.
When we get to a point where we're like, well, damn.
Oh, wait, what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday. So
I'm driving to Vegas.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna drop this on y'all like a cliffhanger, and then we'll talk about it next week. But if we're wondering, like, how does a Tim Scott get to talking like this on the same day that Nazis are on a bridge, and you got one brother out here just trying to spit righteous knowledge to them? It might be because of this.
Researchers asked the children in this study a very blunt question, and the question was, do your parents like black people? And 38% of the kids being raised in these everybody's equal families said, I don't know. And 14% of those white kids being raised in those kind of families said, nope, nope, my parents don't like black people. Turns out we're all equal is literally so abstract, kids have no idea what it means. They don't know that they're supposed to connect that to actually valuing people, whatever and through all of our skin colors, hair textures, accents, names. Most troubling is that that way of teaching children about race literally does nothing to counteract racism in children's development.
Click the link in the bio to get the book.
Researchers asked the children in this.
Sorry. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave that as a cliffhanger. We can get back into that.
We definitely get back in. We need to get back into that. But I'm just letting you know.
If you're wondering why, I'll just say America is a racist country.
It is a racist.
The reason why it is because you keep teaching your kids to be
racist, and it just keep perpetrating the same shit. By the way, this is the good news, even though it seemed like it should be more bad. We already know that it's going to be Biden and Trump going head to head. I know that they might find somebody else in case Biden drops out or has some, if Barack Obama pushes it more, whatever. But this is the poll on Fox, and this one's actually off. This is Fox News, the most right-wing, fucked up, lying pieces of shit ever. It's 46 to 42. There's 4 points. It bumped up between the ages of 18 and 34.
Hey, and if you look at the fine print, there's a 3.1 point margin of error.
Right.
So that's that's tied, or a potential,
Also, they said that the assassination attempt and the debate. The debate had a bigger bump than the assassination attempt. So they were like, kill the motherfucker, not so much. Oh, Biden fucked up on some words. Yeah, that means more. So, and even that, he jumped up 10 points and it came back down because he went out and did speeches that made him sound like a fucking loon. And he was talking about, and you can look it up. People think I'm making this shit up. The motherfucker was talking about electrocutions and sharks.
Listen, did you hear? But when we talk about cognitive decline,
I've been
saying it, like your boy Trump has been on one. There's no reason to not focus on that more than Biden, who was simply an old guy trying to remember some facts. And Donald Trump is telling y'all niggas campsite fairy tales so he can get rich and move his family to the
and talking about Hannibal Lecter and all kind of shit. So just know so know that if Biden, and also there was a scholar, then we'll get out of here. There was a scholar that said that always picks the elections, and he's been right his entire life. This dude's like 69 years old. He's picked it every time. And he said, the only person that can possibly beat this guy is Biden. It's not Gavin Newsom, even though they said Gavin Newsom maybe in 4 years from now.
I told you.
Not Gavin Newsom. It's not even the vice president. Kamala couldn't do it. And they named two other people that are a possibility because and I can't. Gretchen was one of them.
Gretchen Whitmer.
No, I'm serious. Gretchen Whitmer,
governor of my home state, Michigan.
Right.
Big Gretchen the hood.
Big Gretchen. And I forget the other dude's name. They said that absolutely would take it to him. Absolutely would. And so, but those people aren't interested in running.
I'm not sure who.
I was watching. Y'all
done made me ride and die with Biden, so we dying, and then we don't do that.
But it definitely, Tim Scott did all of that, and didn't even get picked as the fucking VP. You sucked all that orange dick and got your gums pushed back and didn't get and got nothing.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Listen, I gotta bounce.
All right, so check this out. Letting y'all know real quick before we go. August 8th, make sure you check me out in Brea. I will be there. I am going to talk to the people about having So, a full show, have it be Savage AF show. So I'm working on that now. August 8th, I got a free guest list at the Brea Improv. Very nice club. If you've ever been down there, it's very nice. You can get on the free guest list. All you got to do is inbox me in my IG at Comedian Shang, and you'll get free passes to come for you and all your friends. Also, July 24th to the 28th, me and Black Pedro will be in Laughlin at the LA Comedy Club. The LA Comedy Club, live and full in effect. It's called Comedy at the Edge. There's 6 shows, 8 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. 2 shows. So, and Sunday 1 show. So make sure you tell your friends if they're in the Laughlin area. Come out and see some live comedy. A lot of black comics don't get booked up there that often, and I'm telling you the absolute truth. So,
let's go.
So they got us.
I'm gonna have my location on, so please.
I might need you to bring your gun.
That's not a question. Savage AF, man. Fucking feelings, facts matter. Listen, guys. I guess we'll see you Monday. If you're not gonna be there tomorrow, then I'm not gonna do it.
I'm driving. I'll be driving down there.
Let's go, man. Yeah, and drive safely. Everybody have a great weekend, guys. And listen, it's really in this political era. All I can really say is that
it's like 3 things. Isn't it like 3 things?
I'm gonna say there's only 3 reasons to vote for Donald Trump, and that's all I gotta say, man. Either you're really, really rich,
or
really, really racist,
or
both.
Yo, have a good weekend, you beautiful bastards.